I apologize for the horrible camera quality in advance, but I just need to put this out here. Not only that, but I think the rest of the fandom will appreciate this a lot. Each of the diamonds, along with the gems and Greg, represent a different level of grief, like a different stage. Dude, White Diamond represents the first level, which is denial. She doesn't even want to think that Pink could possibly be gone. Hell, she even tries to convince Steven that he's still technically Pink Diamond. Dude. Yellow Diamond represents the second level of grief, which is anger. It's evident every time we see her. She wants to destroy any reminder of what happened on Earth. Hell, she even wants to destroy Earth itself. She was quick to destroy. She was quick to want to shatter Steven's gem, even though we all know what would have happened. Steven still would have been fine, but the gem would not have been. Blue and Pearl are in the hardest stage of grief, which is depression, which is, I think, stage 4. It is the hardest stage to go through, which is saying something. Where areas freaking Greg, Amethyst, and Garnet all represent the final stage, which is acceptance. They don't like the fact that, Rose slash Pink is gone, but they've already accepted it. They've already come to terms with it. That's not to say that, it still doesn't affect them, but, they don't let it, get in the way of everything or, rule over them in every way, like it does for everybody else, before the movie. Because White is a prime example of that, actually. Isolation is one of the biggest parts of the first stage of grief, which is denial. Anger, Yellow exhibits this so much. One, with how much she wants to destroy the earth and shatter all rose quartzes, including Steven, who technically isn't even a rose quartz, but we're not going to get into that. And for Pearl and Blue, no matter how much Blue makes others suffer, it still hurts. She feels like even after, even if she were to shatter all of the gems, responsible for Pink's fate, it would still hurt. It wouldn't matter. It would just make her want to see Pink more. Pearl's level of depression, in stage 4 of grief, which is depression, it's different. You know, it's a different version of depression. She doesn't blame herself for it. It's more of she just misses Pink slash Rose, whatever the hell you want to call her. She misses her to no end because she was in love with her. She misses her in so many ways. And when I say that, Greg, Garnet, and Amethyst represent acceptance, you don't really see the hurt in all of their eyes, unless the subject itself is brought up, because that's a hard subject to deal with, the death of a loved one. But they've all moved on in a sense. It doesn't affect them as much, only when, for the gems, only when, Pearl lashes out and, she says that Rose is the one that, Pearl was the one that Rose told everything. Everybody, all the gems were like, that doesn't matter. We still knew her as much as you did. Well, even though that technically wasn't true, but still. They were hurt by Pearl's statement. It hurt. And they were like, really? And Greg was just like, more so trying to make amends with Pearl. Pearl somewhat made it evident that, she didn't exactly like him. But she didn't hate him. The problem was that he fell in love with her, that Rose fell in love with him and not Pearl, even though Pearl knew him. Pearl knew Rose so much longer, even before she was even Rose. And like the fifth season is literally all of the gems who are the diamonds included, who are still in, the stages of grief. They all jump forward to the final stage of grief, which is acceptance. All of them finally come to terms that, Steven's not Pink and Pink's gone forever. Dude, I thought of this like not even 20 minutes ago. I pieced all of these things together and I hate life so much right now. Oh my god. Oh my god.